Hey, Larry, Kate, and Taylor here today. Sorry, we skipped last week. Uh, I had to do my taxes, finishing my paperwork. I paid them enough money. I just got to do the paperwork. So we got a little delayed, but we got a lot of stuff going on, and it's summer. Yeah, there's a lot of vacation stuff, and there's a lot of other things that life, kind of feeds us, as well as good weather and getting outside and enjoying the sun too here up north. But again, thank you for being part of the American family. And we've got a couple of quick stories. Crystal D is in town today working with our vendor relations team, and they delivered a nice little Crystal Award, which they made, of course. But we've been working with them for years, and we're one of their top companies. Thanks to you and your support of Crystal D. Over the years, some people have joined us, like the Spartan Group that used Crystal D that helped their numbers. But as far as their business this year is kind of overall about the same or a little down a little bit, but ASB is up 38%. So congratulations and keep up the good work. And we're targeting a good number for the end of the year for them. They're on a calendar year, so they got 6 more months to go or whatever. So that was a fun thing. So that's number one. The second one is marketing had a couple of cool things. Wednesday, they had decorating methods, which is a flip book or MailChimp, but it talks about all the different decorating features, which now, as part of ASB, is because of DeBow, is a part of our family. But DeBow is the only one that I know that has all decorating features under one roof, and it's fully integrated with ASB and apps and ACES. So leverage that tool as best you can. Second one is on Tuesday. That was on Wednesday, and on Tuesday, there was another release by marketing. It was called Community and Culture. That's really, really, a key to us. I said that America will continue to grow and be prosperous and do well as long as we never lose our culture. So we got to remember where we came from and keep doing it, right? So working together, making it happen, being about choices. No one way is right and no one person is right. It's about choices and doing the right thing for the right reasons at the right time. Also Kate will attach a little or a story article that I have talked about empathy. How we should use empathy to grow business in the business world to help us be successful. ASB is also on, I think it was yesterday, they did a tariff update. Yesterday with 7/16, because today's the 17th. But the tariff update gives you the new what we know. All we know is what we know, right? Also, last week there was a Cyber Minute. Nate had a Cyber Minute, which is a key item that you should pay attention to. Also, Amy, you give me a heads up that there's a sales associate best practices. There was a webinar that will be attached to this video. It's about AI-powered prospecting. Now, when you prospect, make sure you work with our onboarding and our ASO team and scrub your accounts. I mean, if you're going to go out to 10 or 20 new accounts, run the accounts through the scrub, find out if there's any activity in there. We'll identify if it's any activity that's important or if it's a program or whatever, and we'll help you through that. But make sure you scrub those accounts before we go out there and we prospect. Also on Wednesday, there's Brian Dunn, who is a part of our ASO team and ACES team. Teams. It says, why e-commerce versus transactional orders? A lot of people say, well, I just write the order. Why would I use technology? It's a lot of work and it's hard and whatever. But that's why nobody wants to write an order for a box of paper clips. That's why there's an office supply catalog. Nobody wants to write an order for a business card. That's why there's templates. And so those are the things that e-commerce has. So you can grow your business and you can do it real easy. It's like I say, it's a lot of these things you can set up and make them simple. I always say our oldest guy with the American family died at 93, but he didn't join us till 86. but he was selling toner cartridges with faxes. He had a fax form and he would send out to his customers, and he was doing it the old-fashioned way. When he got with American, we showed him how to use ACES. We built a little site for him, sent it out, and all his people ordered it online. Orders came in, went right to the plant, did it for him. He was clipping coupons driving down the highway. In his case, we had it all planned. When he passed away, his son didn't want the business, so we had hooked him up with a local salesperson when he first joined us and said, okay, when it comes the time, and your son has the business, because we all go sometime, as part of your planning is that we will do an earn-out and sell the accounts to the salesperson. So we got them together again in our facilitating mode here at ASB. There's another thing that we try to help people do. How do we help them with their business? But anyway, it was short and sweet, and some final thoughts is that number one, we cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. Number two, anger is the only thing to put off till tomorrow. Remember the empathy article too. Three, worry is a misuse of imagination. Don't worry, try to figure out. We always say, focus on the positive, deal with the negative, and we all have that in life. So how do we do that? How do we move on, and how do we fix things? So it's very hard to take yourself too seriously when you look at the world from outer space. Long distance away, we're pretty small. So as always, best to you and your family. If you're hurting or you got pain or there's something going on, let us know if there's anything we can do to help. But otherwise, prayers and thoughts for everybody and your families. Have a great weekend and be safe. Peace and love. Catch you next week.